Guys, hi everyone. I like in the beginning of the video taking my notebook from my cupboard. It gives me a sense of starting the video. Welcome everyone to my video number, what is it, 19 I believe at the moment. I wasn't really thinking anything today, to be honest. I knew that at some point I'll have to sit down and record. So today I would feel it's actually, I didn't have any thoughts, really, zero. I would, I, interesting, because sometimes I'm excited about it, sometimes I'm not excited. Well, I never been not excited about it. I always found it interesting, but no, that's natural. Um, I have no idea what to talk about at the moment. Like, I'll say from the beginning of the video, I have no idea what we're going to talk about today with you. I'm probably discussing some interesting ideas which I've heard today, or I saw, or I'll be trying to maybe work on my laziness, work on my procrastination, trying to see what areas I can improve to get better. Um, yep, that's the plan now. I think a good introduction is needed. So let's make it look like we've just started now. I would say something like, hey guys, welcome to video number 19, and in welcome guys to day and video number 19, where I do 50 minutes of reading, listening to podcasts, and speaking to the camera each for 50 minutes each. For 50 minutes each. Yeah, better to say, hey guys, it's my 19th video and 19th day of me reading, listening to podcasts, and speaking to a camera for 50 minutes each daily. And here we are, it's day 19, and I wonder what has changed from the day one, if there was any difference in the way I speak, if there was any difference in the way I communicate my thoughts and articulate my thoughts, ideas, arguments, if I'm able to hold the conversation for longer, how more confident I am in general in speaking to the camera, and how better am I in speaking directly to the camera, physically, like looking in the camera while speaking to it. I'm not sure. Again, from the beginning, we already mentioned that it's difficult to track the progress here because I don't have any like communication skill guru sitting next to me and analyzing my first day and my last day. So that's definitely a sort of challenge to understand if there was actually some progress made. I definitely need to try to record maybe some smaller videos to um, get more potential people to view it, potential viewers, and yeah. Uh, mm, I'm still forgetting things, like what I want to say. For example, now I wanted to say something and then it just slipped out of my head. Sheesh. I'm starting to get this, something what Chris Williamson talked about. Then any guests starts giving their opinions on something, or just sharing stuff, or giving a quote. Chris has these different ways how he can respond to that, and each way will start a new kind of communication, meaning where the podcast will go. So he's kind of choosing which one to say. And I also feel the same way. In the little bit, I'm starting to understand what he meant. I have the different perspectives of what I want to be talking about. If whether it's going to be about something what I heard today, or maybe just jump into the planning and think of more things that I can be doing in the future. So yeah, that's interesting. I speaking of building a topic and how to build a topic, it's hard to define. I don't like, again, with this 50 minutes video, a few things. First, okay, let's number 3 would be so few things. First, whether I should continue reading books when finishing the challenge, because books is a great source of information, is a great source of I would say great tool. Why am I breathing so much? Oh my god, wait. So the question is whether I should keep reading even after the end of the video, because the thing is, I know what I should have done. Maybe what I should have done is take some interesting parts and cut those long videos into smaller videos and post them too. That sounds cool. So speaking of continuing reading books is very interesting, because I'm not sure whether it is actually something I want to be spending time doing. Of course, I'll be getting new information and I'll be able to learn new things, while in the same time I'll be spending 50 minutes per day probably on doing it. Maybe instead of 50 minutes I could lower it down to, let's say, 30 minutes per day. I think 30 minutes per day is enough for any type of book, and considering that I'm already doing 50-30, it's a good solution. Continue reading. Continue reading. Continue reading. Continue reading. 30 minutes. Because reading is still important. I feel like there's so many books which I can still read, learn about, and get those ideas, collect them, and be able to later on have my own thinking by being able to understand what this person thought and said, what this person thought and said, and then what should I do based on both those opinions. For example, what should be my opinion, what I feel more close with. Maybe there's a third opinion which can come from listening to both people, authors. So I'd say that I should keep the reading part definitely for 30 minutes per day. That would be a great help to me. Then, as you know, it's all not only reading that I'm doing, but I'm also listening to podcasts. I think podcast thing it will just stay as it is because every time I eat, I need to watch something, and I love watching to podcasts while eating because it's something smart. I don't have to like get a lot of dopamine from it. It's interesting. I can just listen to it while cooking. I don't have to look at it. That's the best part because usually when I'm cooking, I'm busy and it's always so annoying for me to watch something where I need to look and follow the visual image. So by me not needing to follow the image, I can just listen to the the podcast, yeah, the two people talking, and it's all. I've been also thinking quite a lot now about the type of videos I want to make on this channel. Like, I think what I could do. What was it? Let's find it. I wonder what day is it today. That's quite interesting. 14th of May. So 19th was the day when I started doing YouTube. Cannot be. Why I have the date here, 1904. And I wanted to do only YouTube at first, and then there came more platforms. I have some interesting ideas here which I can use. It's so cool to write things down. I can look back and like think about it. That's really cool. Okay, by the way, here I'm not using internet anymore, so it's kind of boom, crossed away. What do I still need to use? Of course, GeForce I'm not using. Boom. So I just got myself another extra 100 dirham. That's really cool. I cloud water in there, of course. Tomatoes, bell pepper, onion, butter, olive oil, toilet paper. Yeah, this stuff I need. Toilet paper is kind of cool though. Like I was really able to lower my expenses down on food and stuff. The most thing is of course still the meat and the main meals. Told necessities, I'm doing pretty well with them. Then I wanted to, like we were discussing ideas with you guys, right? So what I should be filming about, and the thing just me filming some kind of general photo on something can be good. So I'm trying to find a place where I've been discussing what kind of ideas I'll be speaking in the future. Okay, experiments, reflections, guest talks. Yeah, well, reflections is kind of the part of it. Napping for 50 minutes, once per week, update, Sunday update. Experiment, let's call it. Experiment. Then, a video 2 could be, as I said, short, like 4 or 5 minutes videos where I discuss ideas. 4 minutes. 4 ideas. So yeah, should definitely continue with making, like, listening to podcasts, reading books, and video making. I want to leave these long reflections. They really do help me a lot to sit down, think of the stuff, and then post it. And then, yeah, it's interesting to me. I also, while I'm working, I want to be filming what I'm doing, so you guys can see that the work is being done, actually accomplished, and there is progress. Even though I have some ideas how I can do it still. For example, I have this beautiful mirror here on which I can attach my phone in a way that will make it possible to film. Yeah, I can definitely do that, and then it will film directly me here, the way I work, what am I doing. I can even zoom if I want to. So I think I will do simply that. Definitely need to think of how it can be built, but should be able to. And then, yeah, the problem with that is, how am I going to attach it? Hmm. Well, we'll see. Of course, just a normal boom. It's easier tripod. So I'm unsure whether me doing this 50 minutes of daily videos every day and posting them will make the content less valuable, because it will be lots of different content. So maybe it won't be as good. At the same time, I can still work on it. I can try different ideas, and like you see, like, it's not like, what helps me, like, which food really helps me here is, I'll even write it down. I can try and fail as many times as I want and need. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Fuck. The dot didn't really do well. By the way, just speaking of in between my thoughts, my worries in a way, I am quite unsure about me not performing at my best because I see some people in my company, they have to be fired because they don't sell. And shit, I have to sell. If I don't sell, I'll be gone. So I need to sell. I need to definitely work on it, call more, make more meetings. I need to bring people in. So important. Believing in myself is such an important thing. Believing that I can do instead of doubting. And maybe something what I should not even let myself think about. As soon as I get that thought, just, bro, shut the fuck up. You know, it's very important to learn to tell your brain to shut the fuck up sometimes. Really. For example, many things I'm doubting. Yeah, but the problem is with doubt and with you not believing in yourself is that you become your first enemy. That sucks. Well, I would say this. You don't need. Don't need. I don't believe in this. You don't need to believe in yourself to achieve great results. Actions is what matters. What matters most. So, speaking of back to sales question, I'm sure I can do good things. The problem, okay, let's stop for a second. I want to describe my zone out. The thing is that I just watched a video which is very interesting, controversial. It's a Mr. Beast video about 100 people surviving the camping and like fighting one group against another. And some shit went down the hill there, and I'm so much in my thoughts about it. For some reason, it just distracts me so much. And it's something what I haven't had previously. Like, the thing is that right before recording this video, I watched that video, so I have still thoughts about it, and usually I don't watch stuff. I don't watch stuff before recording, before speaking, but today I did, and I can feel it definitely influencing the quality of my videos. So that's something what I should eliminate, remove from the equation. Oh, you stupid pencil. Okay, so this is really cool. Like, you really don't need to believe in yourself to achieve great results. Actions is what matters most. It's what you do that matters most. Maybe even this way. I can try and fail as many times as I want and need. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. This is a great thing to think about it, because I can try one format, I can try a different format. I see that one format, for example, is getting more views than the other. So yes, means that there was some progress and now it's growing. Cool. I just need to find the right formula. Simple as that. Because it's not like I am not special. I'm special. So life and the world wanted to make me suck at this. So whatever I do will never be successful. That's impossible. If I keep doing it for the next year, only this, different formats, trying on YouTube every month, trying something else, different experiments, for sure, with this amount of effort, I will get somewhere with this. Goal by 2026, by the end of 2026, that's interesting. Now that is interesting, because I have how many more months left? Half a year. Wow, that's so cool. I have June, July, August, September, November, December, and still some time until the end of May. So I'll have half a year from the end of the challenge to the end of the year. That's so fucking amazing. That's awesome. And I can even think of things I can be doing. For example, I can call my experiment trying to get monetized by 2026, something like this. Trying to get monetized by the end of 2026. Now this is interesting. This is really interesting. So interesting for me to do and to try and to see if it actually works or not, and how much effort do you need to put in. And like, I love it. Like, it excites me so much to do it. I think that's something that puts me in front of many competitors, because I love what I'm doing and I can speak about it in a very interesting way, sharing my interest and the excitement. I just need to make sure that my videos are good quality when I'm recording myself working on it, and yeah, I just need to think of ideas before starting the communication. I need to think of what am I gonna say when. I'm trying to I try adding some visuals. By the way, fuck music. Music is a huge problem. Music is a huge problem. A huge problem. Fucking huge problem. Why? Because I don't know how to make how to put music in my vlogs and my videos on YouTube. I have no idea how to do that. I just see people doing it and I'm not sure how are we managing. Like we need to put some kind of credits or we need to pay for it, we need to buy it. What did we do to get the music onto their channels? I'm very interested. It's very important for me to find out. The thing is, fuck, that's so cool. That's so oh my god, the coolest, one of the coolest ideas. Do we have a place where I write down cool ideas? Cell sheet? What? What did they even mean by video cell sheet? Yeah, that's definitely it. I should look into describing my ideas in more detail, otherwise I'll be forgetting them like now. I don't have like a dedicated space for ideas. I think that's not very cool. And I think that's definitely something I should try implementing. Okay, well I can write it here, go all in on YouTube, and it's the fucking next. So it's, you see here I have chick, 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 chick. Here is a perfect spot for one more. Which, guys, I hope you're ready for it. Automize it. Find people who will do it for you. I just teach them. Automize it. I only teach. Yeah. That's interesting. I have so little space here. My page wants to turn around. Turn around. Okay. Do you think I can get monetized by 2026 by the end of the year? I just, I know, like, the thing that makes me going crazy is realizing that it will work out at some point. At some point it will fucking actually get monetized and I'll start making money from it. Like, want it or not, it will happen with the amount of efforts I put in it. I want to write it down. At some point, it will happen. I know it feels unreal. And you probably don't believe in it. But it will happen. And as soon as it will, there is no turning back. There is only more. There is only scale. And you know why I know that it will happen? Because many times before I've dreamed of I've dreamed of finding a sales job in Dubai where I'm able to live and sustain myself, sustain my life, have some money to put aside, and learn a valuable skill. Use both of my languages, my strengths, Russian and English. And it happened. It happened. I led hospitality. I placed myself a goal for the Centric to be the last hotel I ever worked for in my life. And so far it happened. It actually did. I remember myself working there and knowing that I'm so not for long, that I'm gonna leave soon. I knew it, and as soon as I start getting offers, I couldn't believe that at some point I will actually be able to come to my manager and tell him that I'm leaving. And I am super. I remember that day. It was confusing. I didn't do it in the best way in general, but the fact that I still did it, I remember how it felt. I was so not attached, so it was very easy. But at the same time, I was feeling trapped for a long time. Like, I'm stuck there. But I knew that it's the beginning. I knew that's what I needed to do. That's the start. I needed it. Needed it. What is needed it? You fucking bada boo boo. The start I needed. And here I am now. I have all that I thought of what I want, and I thought to myself that it's very far and will probably not happen. And I doubted myself. But it worked, and I have it now. all I need to make sure is that I'm not getting fired on my job. Which also means that I need to do some sales. Which also means that in that case I'll make some more money for myself. So, and get better at it. I love it. I love it. If you want to get the island, burn the boats. Never been more realistic for me. Yeah, this is incredible. Just thinking of me getting there by the end of 2026 and getting some monetization in and knowing kind of in what field I want to be developing, it will just fucking bring me so much joy. I'm so waiting for that moment to happen. Something else I want to share. So yeah, okay, before we move on to a different topic, I should definitely keep reading at least 30 minutes per day. Then, apart from reading, making this long 50 minutes video takes a lot of time. So maybe I should, instead of making these videos, even though I like them so much, I should try and actually devote this time to working and making smaller videos, because I believe it's going to be more effective, but putting more effort into it. Because now, of course, I just place the camera, I don't need to work on it. It's easy. But I need to find a way to myself to put myself to work to make more quality, better quality, shorter, more better edited, better I thought through videos. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it definitely can be possible. Let me see that video 1, 2, 3 thing. I think this 4 ideas. Yeah, it's good enough. I just don't want to stop talking about the fact that I will get there. It's like I'm already there. Like I see myself getting money for it. It feels so incredible. Like I even have goosebumps. I'm so happy. I'm really so happy that I'm moving towards something that I want to be doing in my life. And I know it's gonna work. I know it's gonna work. I don't even need to know that it's gonna work for it to work. And I need to make sure that I don't lose my job. I definitely need to learn about selling more. I need to learn some different techniques. I need to read more books. Definitely more books about sales. Okay. There is a phrase: choose one thing and make sure to do daily progress, to get better at it daily, and forget about all the rest. Focus on one and make sure to improve it daily. And that's what I'm doing. I chose making videos, YouTube, and stuff, and I'm working daily to make it happen. I love it. I'm on it. I'm on the way. I'm in the process. I'm in the trenches of getting rich. Next time my girlfriend says, "Let's go to movies." No, no movies. I'm locked in. I'm in the trenches. I'm getting rich. Stand by me and enjoy the fruits of my labor, or be gone. Next time your girlfriend says, "Let's go to movies." No. It's so funny, it's hilarious. I love it. I'm locked in. I'm in the trenches. I'm getting rich. Stand by me and enjoy the fruits of my labor, or be gone. Yeah, get good at better at something daily. Like choose one and get better at it daily thing. I thought it's going to be much. What? 2 minutes already left. I thought I have like 20 minutes more left to speak about. And it shows 2 minutes. How come? That's incredible. Time flies fast. Well, yeah, get good at something went very fast. Types of content to film, which I also wanted to talk about. Also, it's kind of like fast to say. Yeah, I don't know how to make music on video on YouTube, and that's the problem. But overall, yeah, like these ideas of mine about um, some kind of classic music and love stories channel, and second would be motivational videos, also some kind of channel where I do it. Yeah, it's a lot, but just need to build a system and then at least like 30 days system, and then it will work. All I need. Simple. It's so hard to stay patient. I really feel like I want to have it now, but at the same time, I know that this process of me getting there is such a beautiful also process, which I will surely enjoy remembering. And instead of me just getting like skipping all this part of life, I need to take the most out of it, enjoy it to the fullest. And that's the lesson from today, which I will sleep with and think through and wake up with tomorrow. So, thank you everyone for watching this. I wish you all a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow on my 20th video.